We're joined again in the Ben's Menu kitchen by one of our great friends from Bessemer, Teresa. Every time you come on, it feels like we're doing a magic trick.
We're doing another one today.
Oh, really?
Yes, we are.
What are we making?
This one's called pasta al presto.
Does that mean pasta quickly?
Quick pasta. And again, it's all cooked in the one pot. This is our 6-litre Dutch oven. Everything gets thrown in there. So we'll start, a little bit of the oil. So a little bit of olive oil in there. Mm-hmm. And we're going to use some mince. Now it can be, I think this is pork and veal mince put together. That's a nice combination.
That's the classic sort of bolognese mixture of pork and veal.
Yep. So brown this a little bit.
You want a nice hot pan when the mince goes in?
Yeah, because it's got a brown. You don't want any moisture, too much moisture building up inside there. Garlic. And we're going to put some onion. And just trying to think what else will go in here. No, we'll just brown this a little bit. And we're going to use some really nice red wine. Better move away.
Say when?
Okay. Keep going. Actually, put the whole lot.
Whole lot?
Yeah, yeah. Throw it all in.
I was hoping you'd leave a little bit for me.
Nice to have a lot of wine in there. Now, the wine dries out, so it's not like you're going to, get drunk on wine or anything like that. That's what a lot of people think sometimes, but it does dry out quite a bit. And once it's all dried up, everything else will go in, including raw pasta. Just throw it all in and it comes out like a really nice pasta dish, including the sauce goes in there. Cook it on top of the stove for about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. Lid on again because we get this oven effect and that's what you want. If you leave the vent open, it dries out the moisture. If you leave it closed, it keeps the moisture inside. So we're going to just leave the vent, we're going to take the lid off because we want to dry it out as much as possible. Bit of stock, put a bit of stock in there.
Yep.
And the sauce in.
Yes.
Throw that in.
So it really is very much one of those, don't really have to worry too much. Everything goes in and it all mingles together and comes out.
And it's
yummy.
healthy as well because all your nutrients stay in the pot. You don't, boil things and throw out the nutrients. So it all stays in the pot. You put the eggplant in there.
That was a problem my mum always had when she cooked vegetables for me. She'd boil them in water, or the flavour would go into the water. She'd tip the water out and give us the grey vegetables with no nutrients or flavour left in it. So anytime you can hold on to, you're really creating a stock, a vegetable stock with vegetables that are in there. Anytime you can hold on to that and keep it as part of the end dish is always going to be better.
That's right. Now this is quite interesting because normally you'd have to boil pasta and then put it in, but we're going to throw the pasta in as well. I'm always here to surprise you, Ben,
That's, again, it goes against all the things that I know. I spent a bit of time in Italy and I would always boil their pasta and then add it. And
well, that's the traditional way of doing it, but we're doing things a little bit untraditional.
The Bessemer way.
Bessemer way. Now, you do have to add water to this though. We're going to brown it a little bit longer and then we're going to add some boiling water. And just a rule of thumb is just to put the water underneath the pasta. Okay. Then pop the lid on and remember how I was saying to you it's got that steam effect. Well, we're going to close it so that it doesn't dry out too quickly, otherwise the pasta won't cook properly. So if you want to just pop some water in there.
There's not really a measurement, it's just until you get...
Yeah, because some pasta's thicker than other pastas. So just as long as you've got enough water to cover it, that's probably going to be right. Yeah. And then just give it another good stir. And then we pop the lid on. And you'll see as it starts to build up inside, you'll see the moisture coming out through there. It dries out all the moisture. Yep. But we're actually going to close that because it needs to be closed for a little while. And 20 minutes. And once it's cooked, you put some parmesan cheese and some basil through it, and you throw the mushrooms through, and that's quick dinner.
Again, if this tastes good, which I'm not doubting it will taste good because so far, everything you've made has tasted good. You've made the whole evening meal a lot easier.
Good. That's what we want to do.
Fingers crossed it tastes good.
Looks good, smells nice.
Again, it looks surprisingly good. I shouldn't say that. I do as I said, I do trust you as a cook. It's just, it goes against.
You're sometimes a bit hesitant, you're not sure.
I am.
All right.
Alrighty. So this would be one of those ones you put on a big platter, put in the middle of the table.
Well, you could almost just pour it out onto the platter like that.
Just let the family go nuts.
Yep. Oh. There we go, and we just put some, you can put some cheese, spread some cheese over the top. And it feeds quite a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big Big
If you've got a
dish.
big family, this is the way to go.
There you go.
I haven't tried it yet. Can I try it?
Yes.
This is always where I have the surprised look on my face. That oh. Taste like beautiful bolognese. And there was not, again, normally I try so hard to make my bolognese, chop everything, I fry it off and then cook my pasta and mix it through at the end. Everything went in one pot.
You'd have one pot to clean.
What you guys didn't see is once everything went in one pot, Teresa just went and sat down.
That's what I like doing. It's easy. Easy cooking is the best way.
It is.